A young farmer steps into the quiet fields, where everything is still and waiting. Each day feels the same, yet nothing feels easy. He waters the crops, tends the soil, and slowly learns the rhythm of the land. Behind the fields, a gentle cow becomes part of his daily life. He feeds it grass, cares for it in silence, and collects milk each morning. That milk is carried through the village, one home at a time, without many words. Some moments feel heavy,
Thank you,
but he
dear.
keeps going,
You're welcome.
one small task after another. He gathers the first harvest with quiet hands. Nothing is perfect, but everything feels enough. As evening falls, he sits by the door with a cup of tea, and in that silence, he understands. The taste of harvest was never just food. It was time. The sky slowly turned dark as heavy monsoon clouds gathered above the village. In a small house, a mother stood quietly at the doorway. A young boy pressed his hand against the window, lost in the rhythm of falling rain. Inside, a small flame was lit, turning the kitchen warm against the cold evening. The smell of hot pakoras filled the room. Soon, the father returned home, soaked in rain, but smiling. As the family gathered together on the floor, one bite, one smile, and the world felt softer. Steam rose from simple cups of tea as rain continued to fall outside the window. And in that quiet moment, there was no worry. Some days feel longer than they should. He sat there for hours, watching the same screen, thinking about somewhere else. That night, he didn't say much. He just stood at the bus stop, holding a small bag, and waiting. The city lights stayed behind him. The road ahead felt different, quieter. The journey was slow. Fields replaced buildings. Wind replaced noise. When he stepped down, the road felt familiar, like it had been waiting. He walked past the old tree, past the small tea stall, past children running without worry. Nothing had really changed, and somehow, that felt right. By the time the sun turned golden, he was already there. The gate stood still. The house felt warm, like it remembered him. That night he sat outside, watching distant lights flicker softly. And for the first time in a while, everything felt quiet again. Morning came gently. The village slowly woke, streets filled with colors, children laughed. Life moved softly around him. He walked to the temple and sat down in silence. Just a moment where nothing was missing. Every morning, he walked a long, lonely path beside a mountain that never moved. In a quiet village, life was simple, but that mountain stood between them. One day, that distance took away someone he loved, and silence filled the path he once walked. They laughed when he raised a hammer against something so much bigger than him. They said it was impossible, that one man could never change a mountain. But days turned into years, through heat, through rain, through pain. He kept going. And then, one day, a small crack appeared, quiet, but full of hope. Slowly, the mountain began to open, making way for a path no one believed in. And years later, where there was once a mountain, there was now a road. He didn't just carve through stone, he carved a path for others to follow.